I declare the congregation open. Members of the university, guests, but especially all of you graduating here today, it is an enormous pleasure for me to be able to welcome you all in person on this very special occasion. And graduations really are special and wonderful occasions. It's a time to reflect. It is a time at points in the ceremony to be solemn, but supremely it is a time to celebrate. And as today we welcome Lancaster University graduands for their graduation, the process which turns them from graduands to graduates, I'm really struck that in the almost 60 years of this university's history, there really has never been a generation of graduands assembled who collectively have been through so much in their education to reach this point. It's a generation, some of whom were the experimental cohort with the new GCSE grading system. Can you remember back that far? Some of you who in the first COVID lockdown found that their A-level exams were cancelled. Their grades algorithmically assigned, university places then offered, then the grades revisited, then the places offered again. You arrived here to cycles of lockdown, sporadic industrial action, COVID-imposed restrictions, blended learning, and more. And that is just seen through the lens of a UK-based undergraduate. For graduating today, we also have PhD students. We have students who've come from all over the world doing their studies away from home, away from family. And whether you were an undergraduate, postgraduate student, a UK-based student, or an overseas student, you will have all faced challenges and been challenged in different ways. But it's in rising above those challenges and grabbing hold of your futures today that we see you supreme on the stage. And I'm sure all of you who have come here today from near and from far to celebrate with our graduands, I'm sure all of you are saluting, as we are, your achievements and celebrating with you your astounding ability to overcome. Now, I say this with some personal conviction, not just as a member of staff here, but also identifying with some of you who have come to support your children. For my youngest son is part of the 2023 graduating cohort, and so I have watched those struggles as a parent and am equally proud, as I'm sure you are, of his achievements, though he wasn't lucky enough to go to Lancaster University. Now, today we are celebrating the achievements of our students from Cartmel College, from Fylde College, and also from the Lancaster University Management School, PhD students. And just a word about our PhD students, assembled as they are on the front row. To get a PhD, you have to do something extraordinary. You have to discover, develop, or invent something that has never existed before and was never known before. You are required to do something truly original. And on the stage today, as our PhD students are graduated, you will hear the enigmatic titles, I'm sure, of their PhD thesis. But within is contained new knowledge, new ground that they have broken in the course of their studies. And they've not only had to write about it, but they've also had to defend those ideas in front of world experts. It's a truly astonishing achievement that we'll celebrate with them. For our undergraduate students who are graduating here, I'm sure in particular the college that you are graduating from has played a hugely important part of your time, a part in supporting you, giving you a sense of community and social life. And I'm sure that the friendships you've formed in college, in your departments and in the university as a whole will be lifelong. The colleges have been great for creating some of that well-natured, friendly, but nevertheless vicious intercollegiate rivalry that we often celebrate. And then we come together as a university for great triumphs like the Roses competition this year. It's a generation of students that really have risen above and done things and lived through things that other generations have not. And that is perhaps also reflected in the first away Roses win for 38 years. So, for these and so many reasons, achieving your degree today is a time of celebration, whether it's an undergraduate degree or a doctoral degree. I and all of us on the stage offer you our most sincere congratulations. We're also making special mention of our Alumni Award winner, recipient, the Venerable Dr. Rachel Mann, and we're going to hear more about Rachel's achievements in a minute, halfway through the ceremony. Now, a degree ceremony, as you can see, is quite a formal occasion. We don't dress up like this every day. And there will be times in the ceremony which are formal, but they are also events to be enjoyed. And so let me strongly urge you and encourage you to applaud our graduates. Do so enthusiastically, at the appropriate point, of course, and it is a day of celebration. And I dare say it's a day that may extend in its celebrations into the night as well. For what you are doing today is claiming what you've earned. Nothing that you have done and you've achieved has been easily obtained. And the significant commitment that you've given to your studies and to your chosen field is recognised in this ceremony. You will take steps across the stage. They're symbolic of the hard work that you've put in. And you will step on into a new future full of exciting opportunities. So as you make that walk, take the time to soak it in. The applause is for you. Then step on into your future as a Lancaster graduate. And it's a future that marks a new beginning. You become an alum of Lancaster University, joining a community of many thousands of graduates before you from virtually every corner of the world. And that alumni community will provide you with support and advice and friendship throughout your life. Do keep in touch and make sure you collect the free t-shirt, which is at the Roundhouse. Our students, though, more seriously, and our graduates are our finest ambassadors. And wherever you go beyond Lancaster, wherever your future takes you, then you will be representing this university. And as you do so, I am sure you will become engaged in your local communities. And as you do that, you'll be building our reputation, this institution, but more significantly, you'll be building a better world for the future. You will carry with you what you've learned here throughout your life. And while you do that, we will be working hard at our end to keep up the reputation of this university and securing the enduring value of the qualification you will be receiving today. And it's a reputation that continues to rise. We're in the top dozen or so of universities ranked in the UK, more than 130, and globally we are well recognised, currently 122nd out of more than 1,000 ranked universities in the international league tables. And our ambition is to be higher and better still, getting into that top 100. As graduands, you have also left your own mark on this university. For example, it's been in no small measure that your urging has helped us make strides in our commitment to be more sustainable as a university. As well as the wind turbine, we've got a solar farm that is planned, and we rank amongst the top 10 for sustainability of universities. And indeed, we're one of the highest producers of renewable energy out of all UK universities, and that's showing itself in terms of 50% reductions of emissions, and we're set to be carbon neutral by 2035. What we're doing in our actions, we're also doing in our research. And our research community is committed to tackling climate change, embedding sustainability into all areas of university life. We do that through the curriculum, we do that through our research, and that research is both local and global. That local element to what we do as a university is hugely important to us as well. We're deeply committed to our city and to our region. And many of you have contributed in your time at Lancaster, perhaps through volunteering projects, through other things that you've done with the Lancaster and Morecambe community. And then as graduates, our students have gone on to do great things. Doctors in our hospitals bringing energy to spin out companies in the area. As a university, we continue to make enormous impact. And as a university, we've played our part in bringing the Eden Project to Morecambe and thinking through the Morecambe Bay curriculum, a unique community-created curriculum which is designed to equip children and young people here with the skills they need to look after themselves as well as the planet. We've got a fantastic disciplinary mix, and it's represented in the students that we graduate today. And that allows us as a university the ability to bring disparate research communities together to tackle the world's problem, and not just around sustainability. But we're a university too that is outwardly focused, open to the world. What you see here on the Bailrig campus is just a small part of Lancaster University. We have, for example, a network of overseas campuses and activities in China, in Germany, in Ghana and in Malaysia, as well as a host of regional partnerships. So it means that as you look at the students graduating here at Bailrig, they form only 2/3 of the students that we will graduate in any year. The remaining third, 8,000 students, will take Lancaster University degrees but will study for them outside the UK. We're also privileged to welcome students from all over the world to Lancaster in order to study with us here. We have students at last count from 183 different countries, and our staff too reflect that global outlook. It's a rich diversity which brings so much educationally, culturally, and prepares our students for life in a global and connected society. But for all our triumphs, in the end, Lancaster is a university that is inherently about people. And behind all of the success stories that we will celebrate today, every graduate, there is a team of friends, of family, of academic and professional service colleagues in the university who've worked to help you achieve your dreams and aspirations. And so while today is rightly about you and your success, do take a moment in today's celebrations to acknowledge and thank those who have played particular importance in your journey to this moment today. I'm sure it's their encouragement and support that has made a vital difference through some of the challenging times that you have faced. I'm particularly delighted that so many of you have been able to join today and be with us in this celebration. So as I close, you join a community today of 170,000 graduates before you from this great university. It's a graduate community from Lancaster that expresses the very best of today's world. There are high achievers, great thinkers, top leaders. Important too, we graduate people who care about those around them, and that's such a critical and important value that sits at the heart of a Lancaster University degree. And so as such, you will be sensitively making a difference in communities, local and global, making a difference in industry or in charity, in private companies or in public service. You've come together from very different backgrounds, and I'm sure will end up living and working in a very different selection of communities. But you are bound together by a sense of common history, your time spent here. And as you leave, just as you will have left a mark on us, you will surely take something of Lancaster with you. You will take memories, you will take friendships. You will think of the staff who've taught and supported you through your studies. You will perhaps remember some of the knowledge that you've gained and all the things that you've learnt around your studies. But above all, what I hope that you will take away from your time at Lancaster is what you've learnt about yourself. That if you persevere, it pays off. That if you follow your dreams, you can achieve great things. So, congratulations once again. Enjoy the rest of the ceremony, and I wish you the very best for your future lives, whatever paths they take. Thank you.
Please may all the PhD graduands from Lancaster University Management School stand. Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present these members of Lancaster University Management School who are worthy to receive higher degrees of the university. So when we announce PhD graduates, we do something slightly different. We read the name, and then we read the thesis title on which they've spent numerous years studying, and then you can go wild and cheer and clap and shout and scream. So if that's okay, just to delay that cheering a slight moment. For the degree of PhD, Nichapa Frachnoi, Supply Chain Finance Adoption. 3 is a crowd in entangled relationships. Mung Jia, Sustainability-Oriented Supplier Development in Multi-Tier Supply Roles. John O'Hanlon, Accounting and Business Valuation. Ming Chang Ho, Essays on Empirical Asset Pricing. Gvada Buchmuller, Essays on the Returns to Education. Apologies. James Adam Patel Collingwood. Who are the best snooker players and what sets them apart from the rest? Josiane Fernandez. The spatio-temporal nature of market making. Insights from the favela tourism market in Regina. Gokchin Huang, Technoculture and its Lived Consequences, a Terminal Marketing Approach. Brayi Koroyi, The Role of Women Entrepreneurs in Corporate Family Firms, Case Study Evidence in Nigeria. Gongzheng Liu, Extensions to News Vendor Problems. Yi Luo, Essays on Hybrid Modeling of Machine Learning Algorithms and Financial Time Series Models. Gaddafi Mumar Razak, The Role of Traceability in Enhancing Resilience and Sustainability in Multi-Tier Supply Chains. Amin Yaramadi, Stochastic Models for Dynamic Resource Allocation. Olufunmilola Ojediran, Understanding the Influence of Context on the Way Black Women Entrepreneurs Operate Their Wine Businesses, a study of black women entrepreneurs in the South African wine industry. Mohammed Hassan Mansour, Combinatorial Optimization Mathematics based on relaxation and duality. Andrew William Ian McKendrick, Essays in the Economics of Education and Identity. Please may all the PhD graduates from Lancaster University Management School stand.
By my authority as Vice-Chancellor, I confer upon these members of Lancaster University Management School the degrees for which they have been presented. Congratulations again, very well done.
Please may all Cartmel College graduates who've completed the following programme stand: Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science. Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present these members of Cartmel College who've completed the first degree of their university. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Mullen Bentham. Eleanor Emmanuel Billenbow. Edward Bishop. Percy Chan. Samuel Crane. Thomas Drew. Scott Jeffrey. Jenna Rosa Nachemrabo. Oli Mimoso Olimidi Oneye. Thomas William Oven. Alex Cisse. Wesley Paul Waddington. For the degree of Bachelor of Science, Husafa Asa Ashraf. Bernardo Pizarro Alexandra Lurenko. Valerie Sophia Doeringer. Jaya Kai. Kyle Cassino. Man Shen Chung. Paul Alexandru Cherik. Lucianne Clark. Bianca Iona Buza. Rebecca Emily Evans. Liam Fitzgerald. Nathan Flannery. Jack Richard Gallagher. Umberto Giangiacomo Lapigino Vinini. Shiku. Michael Aristolus Hallisted. Nathan Alex Howarth. Alicia Hazelwood. Fraser Hobb. Benjamin Jack Hughes. Ching Young Curtis He. Derek Igobi. Todo Yankov Ivanova. Bethan Jones. Alina Kanzagari Viva. Blue Krominski. King Chun Lo. Tung Hang Lee. Hu Hin Long. James Frederick Lester. Win Yang Lung. Si Jing Lee. Frederick Ching Feng Ling. Shen Lu. Shan Liu. Yan Quen. Andrew Michael Logue. Megan Mains. Zachary Luke McGough. Jamie Yun Yan Nim. Shemilo Benga Ugoni Yami. Chukwaka Precious Samuel Oko. Queen Pang. Abhijit Patra. Alexander Petzer. Ella McClough Pickering. Maria Alexandra Pierce Quiento. Frederick David Pitchford Edwards. Harvey Pope. Bethany Lillian Pira. Isa Shah. Santiago Andres Sibato Trujillo. Jingjung Shu. Boyan Sun. Isabel Thompson. Zibu Tong. Wing Lam Shay. Gary Wang. Shishram Wang. Angel Jade White. George Ian Wilding. Lewis Philip Williams. Sam Alexander Wilson. Mohammed Wisha. Yitin Yang. Rinja Yang. Yitin Yao. Chang Zhou. Wen Qingsheng. Jesse Ndopolopo Onogoga. Sheng Su. Please may all Cartmel College graduates who've completed the following programmes stand: Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science.
By my authority as Vice-Chancellor and on behalf of the University, may I warmly congratulate everyone on their achievements. Very well done to all of you.
Vice-Chancellor, I present to you the Venerable Dr. Rachel Mann for the award of Outstanding Alumna of the Year. Rachel is a distinguished member of an alumni community that, as we've heard, numbers over 170,000 members across the globe. As we recognise her achievements through this award, we also acknowledge and celebrate the wider successes of all Lancaster graduates and the important part they continue to play in the life of our university. Once described as exceptional by Rowan Williams, former Archbishop of Canterbury, Rachel Mann is a high-profile speaker on religious, philosophical and trans matters, and an author and poet. An ordained priest of the Church of England, she was recently appointed Archdeacon for Bolton and Salford, having previously served as Area Dean for Bury and Rossendale. To call Rachel's time at university transformational would be an understatement. Not only did she arrive presenting as male and leave having transitioned to become a woman, she also turned her back on atheism to discover her unexpected vocation in the church. Despite this being a time of inner turmoil and discovery, she describes her undergraduate years with happiness. This was the late 80s, and Rachel's life appeared to be that of a typical bright male undergraduate, academically able, playing in a psychedelic prog rock band called Out to Lunch, drinking in Cartmel Bar, guitarist in student musicals such as Godspell and Little Shop of Horrors, alongside future The Office and Game of Thrones star Ralph Ineson. She even took part in drama productions that gained her an invitation to join the National Youth Theatre, which she had turned down due to overseas teaching commitments. Rachel loved Lancaster so much that she returned to complete a master's degree in philosophy. It was this period that gave Rachel the sense of safety to take a giant personal step. In an environment where she shone academically and felt valued by staff and fellow students, she felt confident enough to make the life-changing decision to begin transitioning in 1993, while beginning a PhD and working as a teaching fellow at Lancaster. Her philosophy studies also underpinned her conversion in 1996 from self-styled God-hater to Christian, with a calling to be ordained as a priest. As she comments, "I wasn't just an atheist, I was a Dawkins-style atheist. But sometimes those who protest loudest are the most likely to convert. With this second life transition, Rachel moved to Manchester to test her commitment, and she was one of the first 2 trans people recommended for training to the ministry, with the bishops having to work out how to incorporate them. Completing her training in Birmingham, she joined the Manchester Diocese in 2005. Between 2009 and 2017, she was poet in residence and minor canon at Manchester Cathedral, leading the cathedral's annual International Religious Poetry competition and helping to establish the Manchester Sermon, a collaboration with the Manchester Literature Festival. Rachel combines her duties in the church with a busy schedule as a writer, broadcaster and teacher, the latter principally through her position as a visiting teaching fellow in creative writing at Manchester Metropolitan University. Her writing covers a wide spectrum, taking in her autobiography, Dazzling Darkness, poetry, including the collection A Kingdom of Love, which was highly commended in the 2020 Ford Prizes for Poetry, her debut novel, The Gospel of Eve, also published in 2020, and various theological works, including Fierce Imaginings, The Great War, Ritual, Memory and God, which was shortlisted for the Michael Ramsey Prize in Theological Writing in 2019. As a broadcaster, Rachel speaks on a wide range of topics, including gender, sexuality and religion, and as a regular contributor to Radio 2's Pause for Thought and Radio 4's Thought for the Day. Rachel Mann's achievements should act as a reminder of the success that is possible with commitment and dedication. Our world faces so many challenges, far more indeed than when each of you first arrived at Lancaster. When you leave here today, you will have the chance to make a real difference by putting the things you've learned to good use. Whatever path you choose, whatever opportunities and obstacles you face, like Rachel and many other alumni before you, be the best that you can be, for yourselves, your families, and the wider communities in which you live and work. Vice-Chancellor, it is my honour to present Rachel Mann for the award of Outstanding Alumna of the Year.
Vice-Chancellor, fellow members of the university, honoured guests, I am rarely short of words. However, when I read the offer letter for this award, I stared at it in shock. I spent the next ... just shaking my head. The truth is, as far as I can see it, I do not deserve this award. I'm not outstanding. I'm simply someone who sought to get on with a life and make sense of it. If that's led me into some unexpected places, I remain unsure if that reflects anything outstanding in me except perhaps a certain kind of relentlessness. Lancaster University, on the other hand, is outstanding. At a point when I was trying to figure out who I was in a bewildering world, Lancaster gave me a space to grow, discern, become a person. Lancaster offered me a way to inhabit complexity, subtlety, and nuance so that I might have a chance. On those occasions, when I was a rotten student, and they were actually many, I found grace. I was fortunate to find friends, lecturers, tutors, and communities here who saw something in me beyond the obvious, flashy, and brittle talents I brought into the room. It's easy for my generation to turn undergrad and even post-grad life into a showreel of parties and fun times, of nights in Cartmel bar arguing over the merits of Ludwig Wittgenstein and Jacques Derrida, or of protests about student loans and sit-ins in the library, Vigils in Alexandra Square as the Berlin Wall fell or the First Gulf War started. Lord, I am old. There weren't even student loans when I graduated for the first time in 1991. What do I know about anything? Well, I certainly don't underestimate how much the world has changed since then and the unyielding nature of the present and what it feels like to inhabit a world on fire. Some things remain, however. I trust that Lancaster continues to expand the field of promise. This was the place I came out not just once, but twice. Even back then, I found Lancaster safe enough to do that, and I pray it has only become ever more a stage for such vulnerable negotiations. I trust it thereby adds to the sum of goodness rather than diminishing it. That in the midst of academic excellence, love is known. Lancaster's the place in which I came out both as transgender and then a few years later as a Christian. For some, living as we do in a polarized and polarizing world, the idea that I, an out, proud, trans, queer, and faithfully Christian senior leader can even exist is a punchline or an outrage. And yet here I am and remain. And if I have had great opportunities in my life to write books and speak on grand stages, to occasionally be in the room where it happens, to broadcast and influence, that's not the story. The story is about something less obvious, something hidden from the prurient eyes of public interest. It's about space and spaciousness, grace and generosity. It's the space I found at Lancaster University to hold and discover seemingly contradictory identities, to be and to love, and to know that not only am I not worthless, but that I'm someone who knows that I too have a place in a community of character and hope. Is it old-fashioned to say that the university can be such a place? Oh well, so be it. I pray that what you have received, whether directly or as a kind of ambient soundtrack of promise from this place, is time and space to look and see and wonder and to become. Finally, a word as we all look forward to me shutting up. I hope that Lancaster is, for you, as much as it has been for me, a kind of platform for service. And let's say it, success and achievement and joy and laughter. But more than that, I say this. I hope you found at Lancaster the solid ground to inhabit with grace and kindness the multiple identities you will inevitably inhabit. And now specifically to those of us here who are part of hard-pressed minority or minoritized communities, you know who you are. I hope Lancaster has yielded courage, solidarity, and the love you will need to keep going, for being fiercely loving agents of change, for holding open spaces for others as they discern who they are. Remember those words attributed to St. Augustine. Hope has two beautiful daughters, anger and courage. Anger at the way things are, and courage to see that they do not remain as they are. Here's to the hope we are all invited to embody.
Please may all Fylde College graduands who have completed the following programmes stand: Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Business Administration and Bachelor of Science. Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present these members of Fylde College who have completed first degrees of the university. James Allen Dobson Wood. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Christy Kwan. Yin Hang Lam. Ying Pei Liu. Rebecca Ann Lloyd. Isabel Rose Nuttall. Risha Patel. Nikolai Popescu. Alice Daisy Preston. Oluwataniola Onaopemipo Togun. Yi Xiong Pong. For the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration, Davide Cianisi. Paola Cutrera. Chiara Ferretti. Rebecca Catherine Monteau. Vivian Julia Pohacci. Millie Matthews. For the degree of Bachelor of Science, Wingxie Lam. Ahmed Al-Aqad. Nadia Saeed Isa Al-Habsi. Holly Atkinson. Anna Babakhanian. Lily Baker. George Barrow. Adam Beatty. Amir Behram. Patrick Bunker. Joseph Khan. Jessica Ann Cardwell. Jonathan Ian Carr. Abigail Rose Challenger. Rodrigo Chavez Mendez Calixto. Hawei Chen. Jiashu Chen. Iyo Chen. Ashley Mingyi Chang. Skanda Chituluru. Michaela Christoffi. Eleni Christotoumou. Yakan Zhu. Lucas Coleman Garcia. Liam Copeman. Ruben Fox Copley. Grace Cross. Eveline Dawson. Ewan Dean. Leo James Dewsnap. Mario Stefan Diaconu. Catherine Dunn. Rachel Louise Edmondson. Archie Ferguson. Andrea Florescu. Shunhin Adrian Fong. Cole Thomas Glover. Athanasia Haji Christophi. Oshada Ruan Hathatua. Oluwatobi Hector Goma. Nga Ching Man. Cameron Chiam Ming Ho. Michaela Tamis Holding. Victoria Lucy Hopwood. Daniel Connor Horrocks. Jaxina Oxa. Pure Yan Michelle Kwok. Javeria Irfan. Shivaj Singh Karaji. Wing Yi Kwok. Akshat Lal. Theodore Urista Latif. Chiching Emily Lee. Yakub Lesniak. Hokian Leung. Sing Ho Lee. Wan Healy. Jilin. Daniel Jaden Lund. Regia Liu. Adam James Lithgow. Wanting Liu. James McKee. Mahi Mishra. Ekaterina Moros. April Mossop. Nicoletta Muzoru. Evanthia Moisi. Emily Louise Mary Noble. Luisa Fernanda Norina Yepes. Charlie Nielsen Norman. Jingyu Bao. Namdi David Nwandu. Lisa Obi. Caitlin O'Donnell. Hasnaredita Amadya Pangredani. Chloe Patrick. Ashley Ann Pearson. Huling Peng. Valentino Emmanuel Pereira. Emily Davida May Philpott Robson. Thomas Andrew Pipes. Hida Pluger. Maria Puli. Daniel Laurent Pranotto. Roshan Prem. Sean Farouk Qureshi. Amber Morgan Reed. Tianyi Ren. Javier Rodriguez Godo. Badr Saab. Olivia Grace Sellers. Santosini Shanmugam Singaralavalu. Aoshen. Robert Singer. Fraser Telfer. Luke Daniel Thompson. Jacob Mark Vey. Barum Yazdi Kekasru Vandriwala. Joshua Wang. Xianbin Xiong. Minkun Chu. Zhendong Yang. Qingcheng Yang. Dennis Cherem Yezici. Yanlan Zhang. Please may all Fylde College graduates who have completed the following programmes stand. Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Business Administration and Bachelor of Science.
By my authority as Vice-Chancellor and on behalf of the whole university community, may I warmly congratulate everyone on their achievements. Very well done to you all. Could you all stand, please? We are almost at the end of the ceremony. It's been an enormously moving ceremony. Rachel, thank you for your words, your modesty, but also your exhortation to hope. And thank you, it's been very moving. More moving still, even if I may, is to see the sights of those smiles, which I get the privilege of seeing very close up. That sense of hope lived out, both anger, but also courage to take that future. And there's nothing that gives me greater hope than seeing a new generation of graduates going out in the world to find themselves and to transform that world. So it's been a great afternoon thus far of celebration. I hope that celebration continues beyond, but it is now my duty to close the ceremony, and I do so in the following words. I now declare closed this congregation of the University of Lancaster. Long may the university prosper.